This prison that you put me in cannot hold me.
Scanning. 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 Terrain. Not normal.
So you are assistant.
Scanning. 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 Threat recognized. The first curse. Activating defense protocols.
You really think you can stop me? You weak machine. I can sense your power in your weak. You have to be energy of that core. Instant.
System, weapon systems, online. Redstone turret. Redstone turret. Redstone turret.
You cannot destroy me. You are just a machine. I don't visit a Detroit kingdom. Lack more power, Grofima.
Returning to Professor Yellow.
The tour is finally mine.
What? Who are you? What are you doing in my lab?
Professor Yellow, to die now.
What? Wait. Is that what I think it was? Oh no. Robo, what's going on? What's going on? What? System, are you okay? Wow, that sounded like it took you a really hard time to get here. What happened? Oh, it's got woken up by Assistant Lightning. Wait a minute. The core! The core! It's gone! That's not good. Assistant, what happened? What happened, Assistant? I fought the first curse. What? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, not good if he's out. Bad guy then. Yes, yeah. Where's it? First curse bad. That's your thing. The thing you do when you're low on power. How are we gonna charge you? There's no car. Professor, do you have the crystals? Yeah. Punch. Sorry about that, Professor. I'm gonna go deal with this myself. Myself. You deal with Assistant. Thank goodness we're at this lab. Alright, here I go. Gotta run. Oh wow, I can actually use this thing's power. This thing's still this thing's chipping. Okay. Something's going on. I'm gonna fly this way and hope I find what I'm looking for. Fly, flying. Fast. Go. I'm here. Oh, that's first
Oh, Andrew Joe. You thought you could destroy me? Goodbye, Andrew Joe Alex.
No. How could you?
It seems you were too late.
No. Rainbow Purge!
I will go after the swords. I will absorb those beats' genes.
No, burn!
Trying to me.
Burn! Fuck. It's just, the crystals. Fuck. Professor Yellow! To Professor Yellow! Ow. Remember that I drink water and shut it off, huh? Oh my god, ow! Professor! Crystal, look! What happened? Look at the crystal! Shit! Oh, shit! Yeah! I used it and purged it against first curse a couple times. I rainbow purged with the crystal on the first curse like 5 times. And then it did that. Why? I was trying to get him to stay on the ground so I could have effective lightning hits on him. I was trying to hit him with lightning. In order to hit him with lightning properly, I had to rainbow purge him. 5? Yeah, it took 5 attempts to get him to stay close enough to the ground where I could hit him with lightning. Attempting to stop him was a mistake. Yeah, well, now I can see clearly that was a mistake trying to use the crystals. Especially when they look like that. I don't even know what the hell he's doing now. There's something you need to know. What is it? You failure! Ouch. No need to call me a failure, assistant. Weeks ago, the first curse was able to break into the Red Kingdom, and he absorbed their... What? No wonder why he felt so much stronger. Oh my gosh. No wonder why he seemed so much stronger than he was described. Correct. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me think. I've got an idea. Also, if you didn't know. What? The red core is the most powerful core in this realm. Okay. Why is this yellow Steve pushing me? I don't know. They're probably bored, yellow Steve. This one's probably just bored. Oh, they seem a little scared. Yeah. Okay. I think this one's scared though. Spaghetti pizza. Is that why this is this cracked? Yeah, I hit him with 5 rainbow purges at the maximum of output I could channel with all 5. And all of them directly hit his body. The crystal directly hit his body every time the energy went kapoof. That's probably why it broke. Started breaking. That red core in his body is now on a whole nother level compared to this. I know what to do. Professor! Compared to his power now. Professor! Professor! Yes? Remember how you said you were working on a redstone weapon? Yes? Alright. Oh, that weapon. Yeah. Try and finish as fast as possible and let this one wield it. And try to see if we can get the crystals repaired. Well, I go get something that I swore I'd never touch again. Hurry! We don't know what first curse could be doing. You mentioned absorbing. I'll try to repair this. And finish that weapon! Okay. This way. I remember where we buried it. Gosh. Looks like it's time to break the promise of never using that damn thing again.
You pathetic steeds! I will absorb every last one of you. More. I can sense more. None of you Steves can hide. Here, Steve. There is nowhere you can hide. Steve's yellow Steve. I am complete. Now, no one can stop me now. Time to go into that dimension.
Oh my god, why do we have to bury this so far away? I hate that we're doing this. The shadow sword. Said something about it. Here we go. Probably take a little bit for the sword's energy to start flowing through me. Alright. Gotta get back to the Yellow Kingdom. Cannot believe that we're gonna have to rely on this stupid thing again. Let's get out of here. Back to the kingdom. Okay. Got the Shadow Sword. Man, I never thought I'd have to use this thing again. Still don't understand why we can't destroy it, but whatever. But it's gonna come in useful. Might come in useful. Citizens got the redstone staff to the first. Stop the first curse. We must. You have all you need? I've got the redstone armor, and I've got the shadow sword. Crystals would be nice, but I don't know. I don't think I can. We have those here on hand. Do we have the crystals on hand? No, we don't. We wouldn't have the crystals on hand. That would be dumb for us to have them on hand like that. Isn't it? We need to hurry. The coordinates where the first curse located is already prepared inside Assistant. Oh, you managed to triangulate his coordinates. Good. Indeed. He will take you to him. I'll probably use some darkness too to help amplify the redstone energy to get us in easier. Because darkness can infect things, but it can also be used to amplify other energy types, as I've noticed from previous usage. I'll be able to boost the staff. Assistant Steve will try to teleport us in, and I'll just boost the staff as much as I can to make sure we have a really high guaranteed chance of being able to actually teleport to him and break through whatever energy barrier he's got been going. He might not be able to be physically injured, but mentally, right? His powers could still affect us mentally, but it won't be able to affect us physically because we're powered by energy. Mentally, his curses will still work. Okay. Do not do anything stupid. I don't intend to do anything stupid, Assistant. So I'd recommend fighting to keep a safe distance. When fighting to keep a safe distance. Alright. This sword feels like it's got a lot of energy going through it, which makes sense. We haven't used it in a while. It's been able to stockpile power. Is there anything else we're missing? Other than the crystals, which we probably don't have. I wish we had the crystals. That'd probably help make this easier. Oh? You mean these? Oh my goodness. Oh, but it's still so cracked. You still haven't had time to try and... We'll just have to hope it doesn't break while being used in combat. I'll actually need this to help negate the Shadow Sword's effects to make my tolerance even higher. Professor's always prepared. I also have to hope that this is still stable enough to be able to counteract this enough where it'll take a while before my tolerance actually starts being hit. Let's hope the crystal isn't shatterable in combat. Alright. Well, just good luck, Professor. Alright, Assistant. Start the teleportation. Let's see. Hopefully the sword will work. I'm boosting the staff. Stay safe. Alright. Assistant, prepare teleportation. Beginning teleportation. Boost the signal! That's a weird energy pairing. Okay, that's gonna feel weird. Oh, that's what that did to the ground. Darkness and redstone corrupt the ground. Right, this is our holding. Hang on. Throw down more power. We need to make sure we have a strong holding here so we aren't easily kicked out. Okay. That should be a good enough hold. Whoa, this dimension looks weird. We're in a weird dimension. U. Entity located. Careful, it's first curse. So this is where you are. This is where you're hiding. I'm not stupid enough to fall for that. Alright, assistant. There you are, Assistant Steve. Assistant, help. This is square, because we had a redstone and it is stuck in the field. You have to stay in the redstone. Thank goodness. Right then. What? No! Right. Absorbing those Steves makes you a lot more weak. When you absorb those Steves to get all this rainbow Steve power, yeah, it may have made you weak to the chromatic stuff, but it strong against you're not weak to chromatic stuff. But Absorbing all those Steves and permanently making them part of you has made you weak to the darkness. And the one thing that can stop the darkness is the crystals. As you merged all those Steves and made their core aspects part of you, you took their weakness of the darkness in with you. This whole thing has been wearing you physically down so I can hit on you. Not destroy me. You've got a weakness to the darkness, one you cannot overwrite. It's a core piece of the Steves. It exists in a way where you cannot overwrite it. You are weak to the darkness. Any second now, you'll start taking damage. This whole time, I've just been wearing your body down. Luckily, your powers do not work on me because I've got my redstone armor. Your powers aren't gonna work on me, first. You cannot do any damage to me. Not while you've got darkness weakness. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you haven't been able to do a single thing to physically harm me. Because you have been so warned that because the darkness works against the Steves, and you absorbed Steves and made them part of your very core in an unremovable way, as you told me. Meaning, you are permanently weak to the darkness. How, when you can't even leave this perimeter of darkness and redstone? Because it's keeping you trapped. You fell into a Faraday cage. Ah, Assistant Steve, there you are. Assistant Steve. Push him towards the middle. Oh, whoa. That felt weird. You know how he absorbed all those Steves? When he absorbed all of them, he took all of the good and bad of their very cores and made them, affixed them to himself permanently. And tell me, what is this sword made out of? Assistant, tell me what this sword is made out of. I know it's used for calculating darkness. And what are the Steves weak to? What? Darkness. He made himself weak to the darkness. Since I'm wearing the redstone armor, so his powers cannot directly do any physical damage to me. This whole against the victory. So as he worked weak to redstone, but darkness. I've already worn his body down to where he can start taking physical damage. I have to be more careful. I've used so much darkness as it is. If I use too much more, I might still be infected. Yeah. Here's the thing. Since he is weak to redstone and darkness, this field of darkness here is Faraday caging him in. He cannot leave the perimeter of the redstone. I will survive. And we've weakened your body enough where you take damage. In fact, if I just... Yep, straight up slashing works. I wonder what else he... Oh. I'm an idiot. He can't leave. He can't do physical damage to us, but doesn't mean he... Oh, that doesn't mean he can't use his powers in a non-physical attack. We're just immune to physical attacks. I mean, you could do... You've just been doing physical. That's what you're used to. But Hang on, Assistant Steve, if my brain's thinking correctly, this one can't do physical attacks against us because of the redstone. His powers aren't just physical based. Wouldn't that mean he could just use his non-physical based powers on us? Are you just stupid? Indeed. It's curious. I can. Yeah, that's right. We can't do any physical damage to him. He can't do any physical damage to us. But doesn't mean he can't do other stuff. That felt weird. Back off. Yeah, I don't want to keep using the Shadow Sword. I've already used it so much. If I use it anymore, I could probably get infected. I know, even though I'm technically immune, my immunity only... Oh! And there goes the darkness in my body. Alright. Crystal. This crystal was just healing, because he's part chromatics. Eat redstone. The crystals are just healing. I assume with the crystals. Such weaklings. You are a moron. Hey! That's mean. You may have defeated me this time. Oh. Let's just heal. Uh-oh. Yeah. Doesn't seem enough. Fuck. Oh. You... Curse the system strong. Down. Ow. No! Ah! Whoa! 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 What? Whoa! Okay, that one looks really bad. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Where the fuck am I being taken to? Whoa! Oh no! I just was. Whoa. Whoa! Huh? Shards. Red. Violet, red. Orange. Green. There's blue. Where's yellow? Where's yellow shard? Where's the yellow shard? Shard. There it is. Okay, I've got all the shards. Whew. I cannot risk letting these fall into the wrong hands, because if they do, who knows what's gonna happen to them. How am I gonna put these back? Oh no! Professor's gonna kill me! Professor's gonna kill me. He let me hold on to it because I said I wouldn't break it, and I broke it. Who are you? Huh? Oh!
Well then, Quinn, since you challenged me and have failed, you are now my personal puppet across the multiverse. You will of course make enemies along the way. You are allowed to make friends, but remember, it'll all be over. Have fun. Until we meet again, your quest is my reality.